Caught Stealing is Darren Aronofsky's latest film, which, if you are familiar with his work, he made Requiem for a Dream, starring Jared Leto, and The Wrestler, starring Mickey Rourke. And if you're unfortunate enough, you would have seen Mother, starring Jennifer Lawrence. Caught Stealing, though, I would say is kind of a return to form. This movie stars Austin Butler, who plays a character named Hank, and there's actually a lot of characters in this film, a lot of well known other actors. But basically, to sum up the plot without spoiling anything for you guys, Hank is from a small town in California, but he moved to New York City and he's been living there for over a decade. And Hank's life is pretty simple. He works as a bartender. He's in love with a pretty cute paramedic, and he likes watching baseball. Dude has three simple things going on in life. That's all he wants. This guy doesn't need much. The film has a little bit of a slow beginning. You got to get it through that first 25 minutes. But once you get past the first 25 minutes and they kind of establish everybody who's who and what's what, we get to a point of no return, which later kind of dominoes into multiple points of no return. And so we get this web of gangster drama where basically there's this British punk, a cop, some Russian henchmen, a Colombian, some mafia Jews, and caught up in the center of that is Hank, who basically has the key to their fortune. And so that's pretty much what the story is about. You got these different parties of very deadly people, and you got a small town boy who's never had to deal with a situation like this before. And like I said with these other films previously from Darren Aronofsky, it is tragic, but it is the one film of his, at least the one film that I've seen, where there is somewhat kind of a happy ending buried in there. It's still kind of sad. There's definitely some heartbreak happening, and you feel for the guy, for Hank, because you just know it's like you're not built for this life, or at least that wasn't the life you intended. Even though he kind of made an adjustment, like I said, is he got to a point where he's like, there's no turning back, and he kind of just accepts that. But overall, I did enjoy the film. I think if you've enjoyed these other kind of crime dramas or dark comedies, it's probably a film that you would enjoy. Anyways, if you've already seen it though, let me know what you think.